nearly 19 months ago, I nominated Martin Perez to serve on the Board of Governors of his alma mater, Rutgers University. I did so because he represented the type of leadership that I want all across government. Qualified, experienced leaders that expand diversity in government whenever possible. Martin is a respected lawyer in his community, president of the Latino Leadership Alliance of New Jersey, and a longtime voice for education reform to better serve all of New Jersey's children. Martin grew up in Puerto Rico, graduated from the University of Puerto Rico with a bachelor's degree, Seton Hall University with a master's degree in secondary education, and from Rutgers University Law School with a Juris Doctor degree. He directed Project Puente at Middlesex County College, taught and worked in various positions at Rutgers, and served as a trial attorney for the Office of the Public Defender in Hudson County. He is a well-known and respected leader in his community, a member of the Board of Trustees of the Hispanic Council for Reform and Educational Options, and Excellent Education for Everyone, E3. In 2007, he served on both the Governor's Blue Ribbon Advisory Panel on Immigration Policy as a co-chair of the Latino Advisory Council to the president of Rutgers University. Without a doubt, he's qualified to serve his state, his alma mater, and the students of Rutgers now and in the future. But nearly 600 days later, Martin has still waited for a confirmation hearing and a simple up or down vote in the Senate. Well, unfortunately for Martin, he's not the only one. The Senate Democrats have decided to play politics with nearly every important nomination that I've tried to make over the last 3 years. 2 Supreme Court justices, eminently qualified, an African-American man and an Asian-American man to bring more diversity to our Supreme Court. The African-American man, a graduate of Yale University, and would have been the first openly gay member of the court, both turned down for politics. And hundreds of others who still have had the same problem that Martin has had for the last 600 days. No willingness even to have a hearing, to listen to his testimony, to consider his credentials and experience, and to give him the fairness and the justice of a simple up or down vote. You would think that advise and consent doesn't mean sit in the corner and hold your breath. But that's what it's meant for Senate Democrats over the course of time, and even worse for Martin. He's not even eligible to have a hearing because of the archaic practice of senatorial courtesy, where Senator Bob Smith and Senator Barbara Buono and Senator Joe Vitale have not even signed off on his nomination. Ironically, in the last administration, Martin was nominated to the School Development Authority. Sign-off happened immediately. Confirmation went through smoothly. What can we conclude from this? I think 2 things. First, that politics are afoot. And now, because Martin's been nominated by a Republican governor, not by a Democratic governor, somehow he's become unfit for office. Secondly, you look at the record of the Democrats over the last decade in their appointments to the Rutgers Board of Governors, and almost every one of them looks like me. When I became governor, there were no women on Rutgers Board of Governors. I put the only woman on the Rutgers Board of Governors. When I became governor, there were no Latinos on the Rutgers Board of Governors. And despite the fact that I nominated Martin 19 months ago, there's still not any Latinos there today. As you could tell, I'm a little frustrated by this process, and I know many of you are as well. And despite this frustration and despite the lack of respect that have been shown by these Senate Democrats to Martin and to the entire Latino community here in New Jersey, he has not backed down. He has continued to fight over the last 19 months to get the fairness of a hearing. Well, there are times in this job when you can end your frustration. And some of you, I'm sure, are aware of the fact that we passed legislation this past summer to merge UMDNJ with Rutgers University. And one of the things that I negotiated for in that legislation was the ability to make one direct appointment, probably Bob Smith. Let it go to voicemail. A little bit too late. One of the things that I negotiated for in that legislation was the right as governor to make one direct appointment to the Rutgers Board of Governors that did not have to go through the New Jersey State Senate. And I am proud today to tell all of you that I have signed the letter this morning, and you are seeing a Rutgers Board of Governor member, Martin Perez. I am tired of their obstructionist conduct. I am tired of not having the Rutgers Board of Governors have a representative who looks like and has had these same experiences of so many of our students who are currently at Rutgers and who aspire to come to Rutgers in the future. Martine will be a solid, smart, experienced, independent voice on the Rutgers Board of Governors. And from the moment he walks in, he will add to the look and tone of that room and the way they examine the very difficult issues that confront our university and the students and families who are a part of it. I'm proud to make this day a reality by giving our state university the benefit of Martine's leadership, his passion, his knowledge, as Rutgers enters a crucial period of expansion and opportunity with a new president and with new opportunities happening in the Big Ten Conference, both academically and athletically, and with the expansion of the medical and science education that will be available at Rutgers after the completion of the merger this coming July 1st. I want to thank all the people standing behind me who have stood behind Martine. And there are rare moments in this job when you can actually right a wrong, when you can actually find your way around people who care more about politics than they care about doing the right thing. Martine and I don't agree on every subject. We've had a lot of spirited conversations over our relationship, both during my time as U.S. Attorney and my time as governor. But all through that time, regardless of those disagreements, we have both shared a mutual respect for each other, our abilities, and our passion for making public life in New Jersey better for everyone. And so I am proud to introduce to you, for remarks, the newest member of the Rutgers Board of Governors, Martin Perez. Martin Perez.
Wow. Buenos días a todos. It's finally here, huh? It is a humbling experience, this situation. I'd like to thank Governor Christie for this honor and this opportunity to serve an institution that is so close to my heart. As the governor said, I am a product of Rutgers University. This is where I study law. This is also where I work and taught. And this is where my children has been students. My son America, my daughter Gabriela, who is actually a student at Rutgers University, and where my wife study law. This is a critical period in the life of Rutgers University when we are expanding. We are taking a leap forward to the future, and now we're going to be part of the Big 10, which is really the Big 14. But, and we're going to be part of this process. We're going to be part of the discussion on health care by adding the UMDNJ to Rutgers. And we have a new president, and I'm looking forward to work with President Bachi, and we're looking forward to work with the chairman, Iso. And it is a great opportunity, not just for me, but for the Latino community to make a contribution and give back to this institution that we so love. But we are not here by just myself and because of the great, how brave a governor we have who is willing to challenge anybody in the state. He always tells me, the good thing about Governor Christie is that is what you see is what you get. And I used to go to his office when he was a U.S. attorney. We have these discussions. I used to come to the board of delegates of the Alliance meetings, and we engaged in passionate discussions. But he always, every time he told me that yes, he will do something, he would do it. If he tells me no, it was not immediately. So I have no hesitation. But I had those who pack me in the back and stop me as soon as they can. So we have to stop that. We have to bring more transparency and more collaboration to politics in New Jersey. And I think that we are finally in that way. But I would like to acknowledge that I am here in the shoulders of all the people that are present in this room and all the people that are here backing me up. And I like to thank people like Senator Thompson. He's always the only senator who's here today. But, he always called me. A Congressman, Dick Zimmer, is here today too. I would like to thank him. And that's this team that is comprised of some of the great leaders of our community. I'd like to thank RUSA, the Rutgers Student Association, who came forward and supported me in this process. The Utility Workers of America, the union, which is here today. The Dominican Roundtable, the Latino staff and faculty of Rutgers University has always been with me, supporting me. The Latino Republicans, which is the people that I am not Republican. Everybody knows that I'm not. But the Latino Republic, it was the idea of the Latino Republicans team to submit my name. They probably saw something that I can contribute to them, and they submitted my name. I really appreciate that effort. The Latino Police Officers Associations, they are here today. I think that we have two associations, and both of them has been with me all along. And the LALDEF, Latino Legal Defense and Education Fund, the CATA, the Committee of Support of Migrant Workers in the South Jersey, which, by the way, we elected yesterday the first Latino mayor in the history of Ireland. And all of you, I see here even the boxers, where the boxers of South River Gym, they're here today. The trainer. So this is a real community. Students, faculty, staff, police officers, teachers, everybody together. This is the new America. This is the America that we meant to be, that we meant to create. And thank for your support, and thank for the support of Governor Christie. I will be able to make a contribution to this great university and to give back to all of you. Thank you for this opportunity. Listen, I cannot finish my remarks without thanking the person that made all things possible, which is Patricia Bombelim, my wife, that is and my daughter Natalia, which is there too.
I was wondering if he was going to blow that or not. So I thanked his wife twice, just in case he didn't. I want to thank you all for coming today. This is another great day for Rutgers University, a great day for its Board of Governors, who now will have the benefit of the service and the experience and the wisdom of Martin Perez. And I look forward to watching the Board of Governors do its work with Martin as one of its members as we move towards this really exciting period in Rutgers history, a period of growth and expansion and opportunity for our state and for its citizens, and most importantly, for its students and our families in this state. Rutgers is a great university, which can be made even greater by making sure that Rutgers University looks like the state that it serves. And so thank you all for coming today. I appreciate it. Appreciate your support and your friendship, and really happy, very happy to be able to get around some of the problems and obstacles that have been put up in front of Martin and to let him get to work. So thank you all very much.